Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into my top 10 cryptocurrencies for 2025. I'm going to preface this by saying a few different things. Number one, it's not financial advice. Number two, there are plenty of coins that are not on this list that I do like. I just picked 10 here. And number three, this list is going to be a little bit different than what you normally see. You've got a lot of people recommending very, very high market cap coins. With me, I tend to look for the lower caps. It's not necessarily because I'm poor, although I'm not a millionaire yet, let's be honest, but it's more so because I really want to break through and make a lot of money. So you're not going to look at, it's not like these coins are totally nothing, not like they're sub a million. I mean, I could make a video on coins sub a million in terms of market cap, but I think the highest market cap on this list of my 10, it might be around 150 million, or maybe it's more. There's a layer one that I think is more on this list. But this list is not going to have multi-billion. You invest into a coin that's like 5 or 6 billion. Yeah, sure, maybe you'll get a 20 or 30x out of it. But is it realistic to hope for a coin to go to $100 billion in terms of market cap? I don't know. So these are mainly going to be, this is going to be everything. There's a layer one, it's AI, there's some gaming, there's meme coins. So let's get into it. The first one, this is a AI coin. This is deepfake AI. When I look to invest into AI coins, there's a few things you want to look at. Obviously, it's an AI coin. It's not a meme coin. So you want to make sure it's almost fully circulated. You can see it is basically fully circulated. Looks like there's only around 50 million that are not in circulation of this coin. But the big thing you want to look at when it comes to AI coins is how did this perform in the initial run up back in March? Because there was like a mini AI narrative that happened in March, and we can kind of take advantage of that and understand which coins reacted extremely well to that initial surge we saw. And so you take a look at a coin like this. If we can have the market cap, we can't. That's great. But you take a look at a coin like this. This coin is trading in February of 2023, around 3/1000ths or like 3/100ths of a cent. And it ends up going all the way to 3 cents. The coin basically did like a 70, or I think it did like 120x, honestly, which is a very bullish sign. You're talking about 120x during like a mini run up. And then this is pretty common what you'll get with these AI coins. The very bearish thing would be if this coin made a newer low like prior to the run up, which it never did, which is very bullish. You want to make sure it makes higher lows. And recently, a lot of these coins have kind of been rejuvenated a little bit, but right now sitting at around $13.5 million in terms of market cap. And an investment on this coin would be based off of its prior performance. If you're talking about 130x, yes, it was at a significantly lower market cap, but you're also talking about a much more influx of money coming into the AI space when we actually go through the bull run, whenever that may be, sometime in 2025. So this is on Uniswap, and it's just an Ethereum coin, and that's what it is. So it's an AI play, and there's another coin that's very similar on this list to where I'll just look and see the performance in March on that run up. And if the coin does 120 or 130x and it's able to maintain a decent accumulation floor, I'm very interested in that coin, because if it performed and reacted very well to the mini AI run, when we actually have the big boy AI run, which AI is probably the number one narrative of the 2025 cycle, I think it's going to do very, very well. The next one, I think this is probably the highest market cap coin on this list. I don't know why they have this. Like, you take this out. This just clutters up the entire thing. Just Department of Government Efficiency. We really don't need to know, we can go to your website if we want to, but yeah, so there's so many narratives. You've got the whole Elon Musk Vivek thing. This coin, by the way, and this is important if you're trying to gain an entry, I think this is probably a pretty good entry for this coin. I did not think it was going to dip this low. It is, it's still 172 million. So it's not like it's crazy low or anything like that. But you look at the coin and where it was a month ago, and even past that, I think, what did it hit? Around 40 cents, 41 cents. So it was around $420 million, maybe even higher, because there was around, looks like 20 million of it burned. But listen, this coin is going to do extremely, extremely well. It's got the Elon factor. It's got the whole Department of Government Efficiency, Doge ticker, the golden ticker narrative. And it was just a really clever idea. So I think this coin's going to do very, very well. Not surprised it's come back down a little bit. But yeah, I think multiple billions, I would say, for this coin. And you're gaining an entry at 100. Again, you look at the last month, take a look at the market cap the last month. It seemed to bottom out around 171 back right around Thanksgiving. And it's doing it again around 160. Maybe it'll make a newer low, but I do think this coin, it's got the support to go really, really high because the Department of Government Efficiency, it is a legitimate real life narrative. And Doge with Elon Musk promoting it, that this is going to be like a branch off of Doge because it's got the ticker. And Elon's also going to promote the Department of Government Efficiency, which this meme coin is exact directly tied to. So you're thinking multiple billions for this coin, you know? So what are you talking about? I mean, 172 million, that's, you know, you maybe get like a 40 or a 50x. I can't predict 100x because then you're talking about 12 billion. I mean, it's technically possible with what Doge is going to do, right? But I think for a higher market cap, coin's going to do very well. The next one, this is Coinye West. So this is a base play, and it looks like they have burned a bunch of this, which is very nice. But yeah, so this is just a really, really kind of funny story with this being originally Coinye West was the second ever meme coin created, and Kanye West's team had it removed, and then this is kind of like the new version of it. So it's just kind of like a cool story. And this thing was released and immediately had a pretty decent run up. I think it had a run up to like, it's not going to show this, but around 40. Yeah, because it was around 4 cents. So around 40 million in total market cap. Right now it's around 4 million. You know, you're talking about 100 million, 200 million. You're very, very nice X in terms of the gains there. And you can see, I don't think we're going to see these lows again. That would be very bearish based on where we are in the cycle if we saw lows like that again. But right now it's sitting around half of a cent. And I just think this idea is really good. It's a base play. And at least with base, you don't have to deal with the fees, things like that. It is a little bit tougher in terms of onboarding people with noobs and stuff. But I do think the coin will do very, very well based on its very small market cap right now, around 4 million. The next one, it is Biaoqing. So this is one I've been in for a while. Yeah, there was a pump fund version of this. This is a problem with crypto where, you know, this is like the number one Chinese meme. Okay, this is like, and this was marketed very well, and I think it reached like around 50, 55 million, very similar to the Coinye West in terms of the graph. And you can see it's died out. People think this is bearish, and honestly, we're gonna need to start doing something. We are, because you're starting to see some of these other coins move. This thing's not moving. It's a little bit concerning. But I could see something like this do a 40 or 50x very easily. I mean, it's sitting around 1.7 million. This coin's maintained a really good community throughout this very long accumulation phase. And this is like a bullish thing. I mean, this thing's, you know, at least you know that there seems to be a floor around a million, maybe 1.5 million. And when it starts moving and gets into price discovery, that's when things get scary good. Because then you're talking about, well, what if it goes to 5 cents? You know, then you're talking about back up around 50 million. You're talking about already doing like a 30x off of that. And you can make some serious gains. So I like this idea. Yes, there's a Solana one that's higher in market cap. It came out on Pump Fund. It came out like a week ago or whatever. It's total crap. I mean, this is the original one, but this is what happens. It is what it is in crypto. But I do like this. This is the number one meme in China. It's huge. And listen, if China unbans crypto, it's going to be big. So that's another meme coin there. When it comes to my layer one, it would be Tectum. This is a coin that did have a run up to, I think, around 45 bucks. But yeah, this is also what is around 60 million. I think this is going to go to multiple billions in terms of market cap. Layer ones do crazy. Really no matter the cycle and the narrative. This is going to be an AI narrative, but layer ones are going to, if you get into the right layer one, it's going to do very, very well. Yeah, this thing reached around $43, $44. It was kind of weird. That was back in January. So it had an initial run up really when nothing else was going crazy, which is bullish. And then it had another, it maintained its price in that AI March run up. But I think this coin's going to do very well. And recently it has come back down a little bit. Like to me, at a price point of around $7.50, I'd be buying this right now, honestly. This is kind of when you want to buy it. I mean, technically, it did go down to around back down to around $4, but I don't think it's going to see those prices again. I think in terms of a layer one play, this is what I would be buying, honestly, when it comes to that. The next one, this is another AI play. It is ENQ AI. Very, very similar setup to the other coin, Deepfake AI, in terms of, well, I don't know what this is. Look, like, I'm not sure this is properly tracked. Yeah, I don't think this is properly tracked, honestly. But it's a very similar setup to where the coin basically does like 130, 140x on the mini March AI run up. And this coin went to around 13, 14 cents. Right now it's sitting just above 2 cents. It's had a few little runs here. Went back up to around 4.5 cents. The coin moves a lot. You know, I've been watching it. I've been holding it for a decent amount of time now. And I think the coin will do very, very well. The AI narrative will push it. It'll overinflate it. And what is it in terms of market cap? 24 million. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. You know, multiple billions, I would say. Not financial advice, but just another AI play. I saw how it reacted in March. I'm seeing some decent price movements. I'm seeing movements of 20, 30%. And so I'm interested in this coin. The next one, it is NASDAQ 420. Like, what is this? This is the thing why I'm not going to use this. Like, there's a line in the middle of it. But NASDAQ 420. Yeah, so this is another top meme play for me. I really would like to see this one, please. The coin right now is it seriously only at 900? I think it might need to be updated. Maybe it's over 10. No, it's around 10 million in terms of market cap right now. Yeah, so this is based off of the SPX 6900 narrative. When you think of the stock market, you think of SPX, you think of NASDAQ. By the way, there also is a Dow Jones variant, which it's not going to be on here because it's a lot lower in market cap, but there is also that. But yeah, NASDAQ 420, it's performed great. It's done basically a 10x over the past month, I think, and it's been steadily rising, and it seems like it's got some significant support here around 10 million market cap in terms of that. So I like NASDAQ 420. And there's a lot of the stocks memes I love. I do like those. But NASDAQ 420 would be kind of not the safer option. I mean, the safe option is SPX, right? You think, and people think SPX. Listen, I think SPX, I don't know what it's at right now, maybe around 700 million. I would love for it to 70 or 80x from here. That would be amazing because imagine what NASDAQ would do. And people say, well, no, NASDAQ's not going to do as well because, it's not backed by people. But I mean, at 10 million in terms of market cap, we get to 2 or 3 billion. Think about how crazy that is. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but listen, when you look at all the stock to meme coins, you got MicroStrategy. I get MicroStrategy around 17 million, but I do like NASDAQ 420. And that was the one I got in relatively around 1 or 2 million. Unfortunately, I did sell a little bit of it off around 6 or 7 million, but I'm just holding it. I put it in cold storage. And so I think NASDAQ 420 is going to do really well. Next, this is Mora Games. So this is a gaming play. Gaming has just gotten beat to death. This coin actually had a run up. You'll see a lot of these gaming coins that didn't even run up. It's another coin that's kind of like this, where it's like a gaming epicenter is Portal. Portal would be another interesting play. I know they have really good partnerships, but this is a lot lower in terms of market cap, 3.2 million. This is something I could see doing very well. What did this even hit? I mean, this was during the AI run up. It hit about almost 4 cents. It's at almost a cent right now. So it's basically like a 3.5x to its all-time high. Obviously, you'd want it to do significantly better than that. Fully diluted, it's around 4.5. Circulated, it's about 75-80% circulated right now. This is just a coin I could see doing extremely well in terms of that. This is another. I believe this is a gaming play. Yeah, this coin did some crazy things. It's Badman Robots with a ticker METAL. And I think this is through BNB, but there is a portal where you can buy it on Uniswap. Yeah, you can buy it on Uniswap. Or is it on Polygon? Huh. But yeah, this coin, it had a crazy run during that AI craze. I think this coin might have done like a 1000x or something. And if you look at where it was prior to its run, it's been able to maintain a price above that. And with a coin like this, an entry is very, very important, because I saw this coin was under a cent. I just didn't have the funds to buy it. Yeah, you can see it dipped on. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe you can't see it. Didn't it dip under a cent? I don't know. This is the thing with CMC when you use CMC, but oh yeah, here. No, this is 2023. Never mind. But even back in 2023, you can see, look at this price. It's sitting at like a 4/100th of a cent. The thing goes to 7-8 cents. I mean, it's doing like 200, 300x. So I think this coin's going to do very well. And we haven't even had the gaming narrative yet. And then the final one, it is Dark Maga. What are we going to do with Dark Maga? It's unbelievable. But listen, Dark Maga, it was a pump fund coin, believe it or not. But listen, it's had some runs. Not really. No, I'll be honest. It had a run early on, and it's not even on this chart because it wasn't added to CMC, so you can't even see it. You'd have to go on Gecko Terminal to look at it. But listen, the hope with this coin is that, I mean, it doesn't really make sense why it has. I mean, it's had some positive movements recently, but the coin's been basically linear, which is kind of what you want. You want it to establish a floor, which it has done. This was just purely an election pump. I think it went to around 2 cents total, so 20 million. It's at around 4.5 million. But yeah, I mean, Elon Musk knows about the meme. He's talked about the meme several times. Trump is going to be inaugurated. And listen, with a coin like this, it's like you know, imagine I sell this coin and then it just goes. I mean, it's just, I've had coins like Maga and SPX where I've sold it and they go way up. So I don't want to do it with this. But it's like at some point it has to move. I mean, it has to do some. I mean, the coin already should have moved. The coin already should be around. I'm not going to do this because to get angry, but it should be around 300 million right now. And people say, "Oh, how?" Well, I mean, if Elon Musk is going to be the sole endorser of a coin, you would think the coin would at least be around 300 or 400 million. I mean, look at Department of Government Efficiency. But look, this coin, Elon Musk knows about this meme. Hopefully he talks about it. I understand people could say, well, maybe it was just an election thing. But the coin's got to do something. I mean, it's got to do something. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what will happen with Dark Maga, but it has been a surprise that this coin has not moved. But that would be my final one. So Dark Maga, that's a meme. Badman, that's this I believe is a gaming slash AI play. Metal. Mora is a gaming play. By the way, another one that's very similar to Mora but higher in market cap. That's probably safer is Portal. That's another gaming play. NASDAQ 420 is a meme. ENQ is AI. Tectum is layer 1. Biao is a meme. Coinye is a meme. Department of Government Efficiency is a meme. Deepfake AI is obviously AI. So those are just 10 different ones that I do like. I mean, these, I really think any of these outside of probably Department of Government Efficiency, because it's already at 170 million, any of these could do significant numbers in terms of like 40, 50, 60, 100x, who knows. They are riskier, that's for sure. They're more risky. But I mean, we're buying at you would figure, a really good time. Now, me personally, I mean, I've already invested everything. At this point, it just comes down to, making money off of something and then reinvesting it into other coins. But I mean, we would expect 2025 to be a very good year for crypto, not just because Trump's coming in. I mean, it's like perfect timing with everything aligning with Trump coming in and everything. And by the way, there is another, well, I'm not going to talk about that right now. But either way, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Make sure you follow me on X. Link to that's always in the description.